the longest time because of school, and basically my priorities kind of switched goals, and basically the road just switched. Like, I was in organic chemistry, and I really, like, I have one more year of college left coming up, and I really wanted to get my GPA up there so that when I do graduate, I'm like, all right, I did everything that I could. But let's get into the stuff we're talking about here. Okay, so a lot of people have asked me, how do I do it? How do I work out with 2 jobs? And how do I even work out in general? Well, let's get into it. Let's start from the beginning. When I was very younger, I always did sports. I was always naturally athletic. I remember like doing the mile run and always being the person in first. So athletics naturally run in my family. Even with my sister, athletics naturally run in our family. And that's just basically how it is. She's actually more naturally inclined than me, which kind of annoys me because I work so hard, and she just naturally has a like an athletic body, and I have more of a mesomorphic body, which means that like I can easily lose weight or gain it pertaining on the situation. For example, for the last 4 months I was bulking, and I can say that I am a lucky mesomorph because I bulk very easily. But even bulking, I still had definition in my obliques. And if you still have definition in your obliques and you're bulking, that's more of a mesomorphic body. And endomorphic is the basically very bulky person. Like, they look like they could basically lift a car and like flip you. And ectomorphic is basically those stringy people. And there's nothing wrong with them. They're actually very lucky. They may have to eat twice as more, work twice as hard to gain that muscle because they may have a high thyroid, performing thyroid, or they may just have a really good metabolism. I know I did when I was younger. Now, getting into it. I basically kind of lost track of things. I thought, oh, since I was bulking, that it would be alright to eat whatever I wanted, and basically I feel like I'm starting all over again. But I'm kind of glad that it all happened because your fitness journey is your own, it's personalized. So when someone comes up to you and asks you, how did you do it? Like, there's a lot more than just being like, all right, go to the gym for an hour and 20 minutes, go to the gym for 45, da-da-da. Everybody's different. Like, for somebody, their fitness journey could start with them just going for a walk for 30 minutes. They shed 30 pounds. Now they feel more confident. They go to the gym, they start with cardio, and then they start doing weights, and then they look like those bodybuilders, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful, actually. Well, mine kind of started like that. I graduated high school and was going into school for engineering. And as I was going into school for engineering, I had to go to a summer camp. When I went to the summer camp, I love food, by the way. I literally gained 30 pounds, the freshman 30, whatever. I don't know the number because I didn't believe it. And I basically saw myself in the mirror one day because I had a friend at that time, Hermana, who was naturally beautifully athletic and had the body that I always wanted. And I was just over there at the dining hall eating like cheesecake and the very sugary coffee, and like, I don't feel bad for it because that food was so worth it. Like, I'm a foodie and I love food. Like, if someone could be food, I would marry them and actually put in my time into that. But I don't need anybody. Anyway, I basically ate so much food, and I think I weighed 142 pounds. And let me just tell you, 142 pounds at 5'4" is not a bad thing. Like, most guys would be like, wow, Shadi thick, or that girl's thick, whatever. But to me, like, I knew the best that I could do, and looking at that, I was like, wow, like, I need to get my stuff together. And that's the type of person I am. Like, I don't let it get to the point where I can't turn around. I let it sometimes slip a little bit, and then I'm like, all right, get back into it, Mel, okay? So then I started working out with my friend Hermana, and she was like hardcore, and we basically set up this little group in the engineering camp, and it was kind of funny. It was so fun. We basically hung up posters everywhere, and we're like, workout Saturday and Sunday with Melissa and Hermana if you want to lose weight, because that food hall is just a curse, and da-da-da-da, and we'll teach you how to eat. And it was just basically great. Like, I remember first starting, me and her would run up the stairs in our dorm, and we would run up the stairs. It was like 5 stairs, and I would be like, bam, 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 bam. And since I was naturally athletic, I could do it. Like, my lungs are good. I can breathe easy. So doing cardio is very easy for me. And so we just did it, and it was fun. And since I'm a mesomorph, like, my weight just started to shed off. And I saw this, and I was like, yes. But at the same time, I'm in this summer camp where all of us stay up till 3 in the morning studying calculus and, oh my God, coding and all these things. So food was an outlet for a lot of us, and we would have these little get-togethers where we would have Oreos. Like, Oreos are my weakness, and I haven't had an Oreo in like a year, so I'm proud of myself. And actually, yeah, a year. I haven't had Oreos in a year. Wow. Anyway, but like, we would get around and we would all, there's this one room that we we were basically the assholes of like the whole engineering community. Everybody wanted to be our friend. It was basically like Mean Girls. I kind of didn't like that, but whatever. It was fun. We had a great time. I met amazing, beautiful people. All so smart. Like, wow. I hope they're doing better now. Like, if they're watching this, like, I hope you guys are doing great. Like, I have no hard feelings. Like, I love all y'all. It's basically like a community. It was kind of like a cult. Like, it was the bridge community of like engineers. And anyway, so we had this like little room that we would all like, we basically put like a poster and like, this is our room, don't go in it. And if people did, it was just like, it was no. So basically, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't study. And the thing is that this camp was what made you eligible to go into engineering school, but for some reason I didn't get that in my head, and I was just like, it doesn't matter, I'm having fun, I'm staying up late, hanging out with these amazing people. And you think that people that are going to be engineers don't party, but damn, they party the best. Like, I'm gonna be so honest, like, looking back, like, oh my God, best memories ever. Like, I love them. Oh my God, smart people know how to party. So there was this one kid, I'm not gonna say his name. He played the violin randomly everywhere. So you would be like walking downstairs and you'd be like, oh my God, there's a calculus exam. Like, we were taking exams for like levels that people take in like junior year, and like basically before you entered freshman year. And he would be like, and then if he felt like he was doing bad, it would be very like dramatic, stark music. And I was like, don't put that in my head. Like, I'm a very dramatic person when it comes to it sometimes, so don't put that in my head. But I give him so much props. I give props to people that have like a little niche to them that's like very like cool and like interesting. Like, oh my God, like, you can take your foot and bend it across here. That's fucking amazing. Like, I can't even do anything. Like, I'm not gonna say that because like most people would think running a 6-minute mile is like fucking amazing, but to me, since I've always been able to do it, it's not. So we'll get there. Damn, this video is longer than I expected. So basically, that's the beginning of my workout journey. That was 2015. It is now 2018. I'm laughing because if you actually think about it, I thought my fitness journey started a year ago in 2017, but no, it started 2015 if we think about it. So I started getting into it, and I saw, like, I got abs very quickly. I was becoming back to my mesomorphic body. I was starting to look more like parallel instead of, you know, very, like, curvaceous. And yes, the curvy body is beautiful, and I love people that can rock it. But to me, in my head, I knew that I like to be nimble. I like to be able to be like, all right, I want to run a 6-minute mile. Let's do it. I don't like to be hindered because of things I'm doing. So I put my diet together. And this is when I first started getting into nutrition. And when I get into something, I research that. That's why when people ask me, how do you do it? I say, learn yourself. I watch those videos. I watched the nutrition videos. I basically made a diet oriented for myself so that I knew that I could have the highest optimized proficiency in my own success. So you guys got to go out there and look it for yourself, okay? That's the one thing that annoys me. Like, research it yourself, become in tune with what's good for you. And then if you still have questions after that, then come to me. So this is why, like, I would be a perfect professor, because this is what's happening. It's like one of my dreams to be a professor. But anyway, so 2015, I'm starting to get into it. Then school starts, and it's very strenuous. It's very hard. I'm stressed. So I found the gym as my let out. But I was still only running at this time, and I would run like 5-6 miles. It was very easy to me. I love running, and I'm very like quad dominant. So it's like, you know what I mean? Very easy for me. So I just kept running, and then one day, like, a Planet Fitness came down my street, and it was like 2016. Oh, it was 2016 I saw it. I was like, nah. Like, I'm running and my body's like good, But then I started, like, the fitness industry and, like, all these people started popping up on YouTube, and I started watching them, and I'm like, that's the body I want. I want that body that's, like, toned, not toned, but, like, you can see, like, the muscles, and it's beautiful, and it's like, yes, I work hard, and it's working. So I was like, I want that. So I went into the gym, and I got something. I got a membership. I got the black card because I'm extra, because I knew that I would be there every day, and I want to be able to go to anyone at any time I want to. So I did that, and as I started like most people. I started on the machines, and I remember a lot of people that then, like, now I know everybody at the gym, and they talk to me like, yeah, when you started, you worked out on cardio for 40 minutes, and then you do the machines for like 20. Like, nah, that's not what you do. And they helped me out. A lot of people helped me out because they saw that I was trying so hard. And I remember the first day I went into the weightlifting, I wasn't even intimidated because I never am. I've always hung out with, like, guys, and, like, I'm a tomboy. I just didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So again, I researched, and I literally had pictures of, like, how to do things as I was doing them. And it was basically learning how to do the form, because when you learn how to do the form, you can then learn how to, like, be like, all right, I'm gonna work on my bicep, and then you can basically do that. Like, now I'm so in tune with my muscles, and that's the muscles of thought. It's so easy for me, even with a 5-pound weight, to give a workout to my biceps, because I can literally be like, all right, I'm working out my biceps, mind to muscle, mind to muscle. That's all it is. You'll get to that point. So it's 2017. I have my whole journey, and then it's end of the summer, and it's like turning 2018, and I was at my top performance body ever. I started my fitness journey, my fitness page. I changed my Instagram all to fitness. I was doing it. I was getting it. And then again, you know, life hinders you, but who cares? There are always going to be hiccups in everybody's journey. It's not always going to be A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Like, in your journey, like, you're going to have a road that, you know, you have transitions and whatnot, and that's totally fine. I always tell people that if you have a goal and you start going left, the universe will tell you something to go back. Yes, you may be brought back a few steps, but it taught you something, right? So you're going to go back further and harder, and that's what you're going to do, okay? It's okay if you get off step, and that's what I did here, and I'm totally fine. I learned a lot. Now I'm getting back into it. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do for my success, cardio and lifting, and how long I'm going to do lift for. And even though I'm working 2 jobs, I will go to the gym if I get out from both of my jobs after working both of my jobs, and it's like 10:30, and I will work out for an hour and 30 minutes. I don't care. Like, that's what I do. I just have that mindset that when I have a goal, I'll do anything to do it, and I will go forth with it. So that's basically all you gotta do. Like, if you... And that's another thing. If you have friends that don't support your journey, then they're not meant to be your friend. Your friends are supposed to be like, yes, go you, be the best version of yourself. If you're hanging out with them and they're just like, hey, like, you want to smoke, you want to do this, and you say no, and they're just like, wow, like, you're a drag, then you know what? Tell them, F you, you're a drag, because I'm trying to be the best version of myself, and you're hindering me from my success. And when you take that step, you have grown 12,000 levels. So that's good for you, self-growth. You'll be cutting a lot of people out of your life, but that's totally fine. You'll get over it. You'll move on. That's part of being an adult, okay? So basically, as you can tell, I've, like, learned a lot. I hate to say this, but I do what I want. Like, if I want to go to the gym and work out, if you don't like that, that's your problem. Like, that's probably why I'm, like, forever alone, because I'm very selfish for myself. Alright, so that's basically it. I'm gonna end it on that note. The rest is just me babbling on about, like, I kind of went on a rant, but please subscribe. I'll have my link of my Instagram down there. Hopefully I helped you guys. Hopefully it was kind of funny. I try to do that, and I'm about to hit the gym, and I'll upload another video in a couple days. Bye, guys. Love ya.